professional network during your PhD is probably important depending on what your topic area is. So for example, during my master's and my PhD, I attended a very specific topic area conference for what I was doing. And that meant that I actually got to meet some key names, which was really fun. I also met my external examiner through doing that, which was also very good. But now that I'm now that I'm a year out of it, it's actually a lot easier doing the networking on my own rather than going to like a conference. So for example, I've met people through people that I work with through social media. So Twitter is a massive one because that's what as academics is basically what we do now. We just spend all of our days on Twitter. But also being a part of like the BPS, I've managed to meet people through that, and a lot of the time it's people that I've known that have introduced me to other people rather than me doing something like going to a conference and chatting to others, because for some people going to a conference and talking to other people is a really big thing, and it can be very overwhelming because you have a sense of imposter syndrome. So particularly as a PhD student, you think, oh, these people are experts, they've been published for a while, they've been doing all of this, I'm only just starting out, I really shouldn't be here, but they're talking to me as though I should know what I'm talking about. And it can get very daunting. And when you're there in that space, surrounded by all those people who are experts, as I'm going to call them, you can just start feeling like you're a very, very small fish in a very, very large ocean.
I think it's very important to create a professional network during your PhD and to continue to maintain and expand that post-PhD. The most important part of your professional network is your PhD supervisor. Your supervisor is, even several years beyond your PhD, your supervisor is your primary reference. You need support from that person, you need to get on well with that person, and ideally you're going to continue to publish with that person once you've finished your PhD. Beyond that, you need to make as many friends as you can, because they'll support you through. You need to find kind of allies and people who will include you on projects and work with you as much as you can.